Hello everybody and welcome to our new video. This will be the second to last one. I actually decided to create one just so I could teach you how to throw material on your dude before we render it out. Let's get straight into it. What we want to do is we've got our motion track footage here. We have our camera made here. So let's go over here to this panel. We'll change this to 3D view. There's our camera right there. What I'm going to do is basically grab our dude here. I'm just going to scale him down because obviously this camera is very small. Scale him down. I'm going to just match him into this scene here. Oh yeah, that looks great. So we've got our dude in the scene. Now all we need to do is color him. And this is pretty easy. I'm going to go and change back to the animation just because I like the way this panel is set up. So I'm going to get a node editor open over here. So this panel, go to node editor. I'm going to click on our actual mesh of our dude and go to this material tab right here. Here's our default material, it's just gray. I'm actually going to change this to cycles render because Blender render is faster and it's good if you're not going for photorealism. Since our object is going to be thrown into actual photos or video clips, cycles render I think is just going to work better. It's a little slower than Blender render, but we get this node editor when we do cycles and it's great. Go ahead, I'm going to make a new material here, and right here, this is going to be our node. Over here, we already have the diffuse. I'm going to throw in a glossy just so we have a little shine on our dude, but not a lot. Now we want to throw in a shader, so you want to hit Shift and A to add, just like we add anything in Blender. So Shift A, going to put in Mix Shader. And now we just want to drag these little green lines here, just like that, and then drag the final output of the Mix Shader to the surface. Alright, now you don't really need to mess with glossy, just if you want to change the roughness or whatever. But we want it to have that white kind of shine to it. I'm actually going to put it on the bottom. So this factor, since the fuse is on top, the factor is only going to let in so much of glossy. So like most of this is going to be diffused, but just a little bit of shine right here, as if we were to switch them. Now it's mostly glossy and just a little bit of diffuse. So I like about 0.100, so you get just a little bit. Now for a diffuse, I think I'm just going to make them blue. I like actually kind of a light blue here. I'll delete this material, the gray one, just hit the minus on it. There we go. Our dude is now this blue color. So I've got it in material shading. So now I can watch him move around in his little material. So cool. Awesome. So now our dude has a little bit of color to him, and now we can render him out. I'll see you all in the next video where I'm going to show you how to render him out. So I'll see ya. Woo, woo, woo.